Okay, we're back. Let's do this Brotherhood of Steel quest. Forging Trust. That Bethesda finally fixed it. Yeah, shout out to Kim and Braedon from Bethesda for fixing this. So yeah, sorry it's been a couple weeks.
I used to work with the folks at Foundation. Hard workers, but I wanted something more than just...
Alright. Here we go.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin. If you're not here on Brotherhood business, I suggest you move along.
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
Where are you going?
Ad Victoriam.
Weird.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now. Diddy? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary. Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order?
Sure.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us,
Yes, I'm
you've got
serious.
good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
Sir, yes, sir.
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate. This is a security office, not a social club. If you're not finished, get back to work.
The old world has so much to teach us.
We should spend less time burning more defiance and more time here.
Make it quick if you would. My bones ain't getting any younger. Wonder if this will be enough to see those raiders gone.
Hey! Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns?
I imagine.
You don't look like one of
About
those
the
Brotherhood
guns?
yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal? Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Uh-huh, I'm sure.
Hope this lot's true to their word.
Why not? Hit me. Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. And we're practically just kids. Gotta grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there.
Military-grade hardware, common amongst the ones from California.
Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My friends and I just need them for self-defense. We'll pay good caps.
Getting back to the farm.
What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly. Yeah, whatever.
Well, now look at you. You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them. Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Artnap. So, what's this Knight fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these Steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these Steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Shoot. Ain't much to tell. Been a farmer one way or another, all my life. My daddy before me, and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Ain't much use bellyaching about it, but neither am I just gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine. Got seed in the ground right now. I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back. Before they bombed the daylights out of everything, folks used to pay taxes in exchange for the government doing what it was supposed to do. Raiders will just take everything. This is a trade. Fair is fair, and a deal's a deal. I ain't care for people poking their noses into my business, but if a bushel or two to these Brotherhood keeps the raiders away, I can live with it. Could be.
What the heck does
this
Victorial
creep.
even mean?
Yes? Something I can help you with?
Oh shit.
I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Knight Shin want to know? I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Very well. What did you wish to know? I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bombs dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor.
Here comes trouble. Oh.
It would be difficult to express it in layman's terms. No offense intended. In essence, I have been studying the illnesses of Appalachia. For too long, people have relied on folk remedies and makeshift medicines. The long-term effects of this environment are concerning. Just because the radiation is survivable does not mean it is safe. Their hygiene standards are better than the lot at Crater, but no. I prefer to work in solitude. One day, perhaps, my research will be of benefit to them and all the other people of Appalachia.
What the heck does Ad Victoria even mean?
Very well, then. Perhaps we can be of assistance to one another, should our paths cross again.
I doubt it.
Did you wish to speak with me?
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get
Is that it? I think that's it. Okay.
This better be worth it.
Talk to. Oh, this guy,
Military-grade
right?
hardware. More
Hey,
common
buddy.
amongst the ones from California.
You better have something useful to say to me. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right, keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me?
The California membership.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys. All right. What else did you want? I'm a scavenger mainly. Always been pretty good with a set of tools, so I do all right for myself, scrapping and fixing things. I trade what I find or fix with the folks at Foundation when I need something I can't get otherwise. Mostly, I like to be left alone. Don't blow me off like I'm making this up. These people have a responsibility to fix this. They had the power armor, and they said they were Brotherhood. Sorry I didn't make sure to ask proof when they had me at gunpoint.
Myself holding down the fort.
Fair.
When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Listen, I don't have much, but what's mine is mine, and these people took that from me. The Brotherhood pretends like they're noble, but then they let this happen? In their name? Raiders don't act like something they're not, and at least the gangs defend their own. Then tell them, and get them to do something about it.
I don't know what a Gauss is, but if there's a gun that shoots those, I want it.
Oh, Tally, shut the fuck up.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview. The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing. Then, you can peddle his snake oil somewhere else. The wasteland is full of people claiming to be scientists or doctors. They are rarely
kidding.
either, and usually cause more harm than good. Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next? No, we are not arms dealers. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us. That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention. What I am going to do is make the recommendations I see fit in my report to Paladin Romani. As the commanding officer, the final decisions will be hers. And your concern in the matter ends here. Orders and duty are the lifeblood of the Brotherhood. You are not yet one of us. Consider it a suggestion. Be vigilant, outsider.
Hope this lot's true to their word.
Do not attempt to access the secure parts of this facility, civilian. We are watching you.
This
Well,
place is kind of
I hope you convince the Brotherhood to make good. Wow. I gotta admit, I didn't really think you were gonna do that. Hey, sorry about being so hot-headed earlier. It turns out you are right. I'm not used to that.
I want it.
Thanks. I'm gonna get back to the grind. I spent too much time here as is. And watch your back out there. And with these guys.
No kidding.
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
To be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long. Still, this is...
Back again, huh? You talked to that military fella upstairs? Now that's mighty right of ya. Whether they do or not is on them, but you got my thanks for your part in it. Well, I'll be moving along back to the farm soon. Stay out of trouble, you hear?
Ooh. Hey, got something for little old me? What's the word from the big bad Brotherhood, huh? You butter 'em up for me and my friends? Lots of pew 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 for Tally, lasers, and plasma and all that?
No.
Man, why'd you gotta do a thing like that? You just gotta ruin this for me. I never did nothing to you. I mean, not that I am a raider. That's nuts. Stupid that you would think that. If I was a raider, I'd probably be mad about this. You'd be looking over your shoulder for me and my friends. But lucky for you, I'm not. Now scram.
You scram.
So, get at it if you're gonna. Feels like I've been waiting here for days.
Speak or go away. I do not. Yes? Did you need something else?
No meat approved. A
No matter. I did tell you not to bother. Still, I regret that I have not convinced you of the import of my work. Should we ever meet again, perhaps I can remedy that.
Oh, we'll meet again.
I will be leaving shortly. Take care. The wasteland holds many dangers. Keep your wits and your health about you. Farewell.
Chain that binds.
Need to have
They're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well. We'll make the same mistakes going
Legacy I'll leave to the scrolls.
Don't mind. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
Cool.
Any questions before we start?
Not really.
Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future.
Add Victoria.
Give me those coveralls. They're rare.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Just in case. Oh. Ah. Fucking cave crickets. Hate those fucking things. Oh, and it gave me a disease too. Great.
Back at it! Close one. Here we go.
Okay. Oh.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
Alright.
Here's one. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up, even after the war. I should make arrangements for a proper burial. Here's a document.
I got it.
I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after.
We survived. Here we go. Looks like we've got company.
You okay? Just look at this place. So much tech in one spot. I can't wait to dig in. That does it for the inspection. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well, so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation.
Fair.
I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them, if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful.
Okay.
Any questions, or are you ready to get started?
Let's go.
I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
All right.
Oh, I thought of one more thing. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? What's that? That doesn't sound good.
Try not to bleed on the chrome. Difficult to Kill.
Ah!
I hope we can still be friends when this is all over.
Fuck.
Pick the wrong scribe to mess with.
I calculate your chance of success to be, well, I don't want to be morbid.
Fucking robots, man.
I'm a much better tactician than you. It's all in the brain, you see.
Shit!
What a help, big help you are. Shit.
Situation normal. Order has been restored.
It's even the point of having armor if it doesn't fucking do anything.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Fry your fucking asses. Stupid fucking robots.
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Ew, don't want that.
Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine?
Oh yeah.
The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Thank you. Shit, went the wrong way. Oh, hey, buddy. Where'd your coveralls go? Everybody's naked. Fuck. This game, man. Uh-oh.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks? With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision.
Cool.
In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
I can do that.
I am a link in the chain that
Fuck it. I'll take a risk. Nah, she won't like that.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Cool.
Ad Victoriam.
Stuck in Fort Atlas.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight.
Hey, puppy. Oh. What? Not holding a gun up to me?
Huh?
Oh, there we go.
Whoa, whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No
There we
funny
go.
moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Ha ha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them?
That's the plan.
Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right? I'm sure. This farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit? All right, that seems fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation, I promise. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only one of us can go. Really? That's incredible. Thank you. You go on ahead. I need to talk to my folks and say goodbye and that kind of thing. I'll meet you at Orwell Orchards.
should be interesting.
Hey, you're here. Seemed like this was the place. I had to sneak past everything outside, and then I heard some noises deeper in here, so I just hold up to wait for you. I hope that's okay. Don't worry, I will. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Sneeze. Let's go check that door. Stuck in here, eh? All I wanted was to give him some help, but he trapped me in here like some sort of animal. I was able to work out the door when he was asleep. He had the only key out of this godforsaken place. To remember I had the shower, taking my chances. I was reading this with his choice. Sorry. This isn't you anymore. Please know that rest. Sure. It's fucked up. So that's what killed him. It's too bad. It's pretty swank.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. That was a lot. Yeah, actually, thanks. That was terrifying. I didn't completely lose it, though, and I'm alive, so I guess that's a good sign.
Thanks, really. I know how that would have gone if it was just me.
I'm still shaking. I'm really a little worried you're so casual about it.
I've killed
I
thousands
guess I
of
can
those
handle it,
things.
but if I have the choice, I'll stick to books and machines, thanks.
Cool.
I will. Thanks again for keeping me alive, as well as giving me this chance. I'll make sure you and the rest of the Brotherhood don't regret it. Be safe out there.
Greetings, civilian.
I'm not a civilian for long.
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind.
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? Ah, that explains young Colin Putnam arriving at our doorstep then. Right kid. I can't say Shin thought much of him, but if he makes it through basic training, I think you found us another scribe. That'll make Valdez happy. I'm very pleased with your initiative. Excellent job. Not only have you achieved everything we set out for you, but you have expanded our order and helped to secure its future in Appalachia. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm Sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Okay. Mind over matter. I don't remember getting that gun originally.
To see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts. Might buy us goodwill with the locals.
Bull Slayer. Okay. Upgrade the shit out of this.
No meat approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a
Raiders,
name on
the
it.
ghouls, if anything tries to attack, we'll be ready. They all learned my armor. We'll have to
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance. We're here to stay.
Greetings, Initiate. This is my place. A
Let's
mission.
just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Oh, my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Oh, there it is.
Throwing things left and right. The people of Appalachia are bombed.
The elders have so much to teach us. And I hope I get to meet them in person someday.
Each day in service.
Seriously? It has to be level 1?
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
I need to remind Fred Valdez to retune my power armor.
You're gonna have to bring the
New recruits, Night Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this. What could they do?
Oh. I don't have circuitry. Oh, whatever. That's the end of this video anyway. See you soon.
No, I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He